W.A.W. to the extreme, and I'm getting word that we may possibly get SuperMex Diego Horta versus I.O.V. right now. Well, out comes the big man, SuperMex Diego Horta. We all know he wants to get his hands on I.O.V. Let's find out.
I.O.V. one-on-one in this very ring.
Here he is, but he is not alone.
Boo.
Well, there's a catch, my friend. Handicap match.
This might be the one shot you got and actually beat.
Well, I'm getting word here that this is indeed a handicap match. The W.A.W. elite of the innovator of violence and the pioneer of hardcore and W.A.W. Hex are going to take on SuperMex Diego Horta. This is indeed not very fair. But look out, we're going to get I.O.V. and SuperMex squaring off again. Here we go, and they're just brawling. These two men are now just throwing fists. Who's getting the better of it? It's hard to tell. Front Chancery delivered by SuperMex, but I.O.V.'s backing him into the corner, and now Hex has a hold of him, and it's just a beatdown in the corner by the W.A.W. elite. You gotta give it to SuperMex Diego Horta, not even thinking twice, not even blinking and accepting the challenge of the handicap match. The elite sends SuperMex into that far corner as Hex sends I.O.V. into a big lariat. And here comes Hex delivering that body right into the midsection of Diego Horta and the W.A.W. elite. This is exactly what they wanted, exactly what they planned for. But look out, a surge of power sends both men sprawling as SuperMex Diego Horta came up with that huge double clothesline. SuperMex do not count SuperMex out yet. I.O.V. sent to the far side. Irish whip goes for the crossbody. Caught by SuperMex. But a counter by the innovator of violence sends him to the mat with a tornado DDT. I recall in the previous confrontations between these two, I.O.V. going for that patented cross-body attempt, but SuperMex always had the upper hand, delivering that catatonic. But this time, I.O.V.'s well scouted, goes back up, but look out, I.O.V. again with another counter, and he just delivered the I.O.V. experience! This could be it, we could be all over. One, who's that? Wait a minute, that's Serge! And Serge just broke up the pin, what the hell's he doing out here? And Hex immediately in to go beat up on his former protege.
What is he doing in here? Get him out of here.
Well, the match is still going on, apparently. That gave just the right amount of time for SuperMex to recover. He's delivering big right hands to the cranium of the innovator of violence. Now he's going to send him to the ropes. Big clothesline, but look out on the outside. Sergeant just sent Hex through that fence. Oh my God. This is old school W.A.W. This is a backyard brawl.
Hey, what did y'all do, man?
Indeed, the action is still going on the outside. Serge has come for a fight. The match is still continued. And now he's delivering crutches to the ribs of the pioneer of hardcore. Serge has come into his own as of recently. With these battles that he's had with Hex, he has really developed as a singles wrestler. And the W.A.W. dog is getting in on the action too. You better watch out, that dog has rabies. One bite and it's all over. Back to the squared circle. SuperMex delivering I.O.V. into the corner. He's getting big in that big frame and squashing the innovator. And then laying the hurt on him with that big left-handed lariat.
Hardcore.
Whoa, and I.O.V. now proclaiming that it is hardcore, and he delivers a right hand to Serge. Yes, I'm getting word that this is now a tag team match, and it is indeed, it is an old school backyard brawl. Weapons are legal. This is great going back to the roots because these are two heated rivalries.
Uh-oh. Looks like I got some kind of trouser snip.
You gotta be kidding me! Hex with some sort of cord is choking the life out of Serge.
Yeah.
He kept that cord wrapped around his legs and his insides near his groin. That's disgusting. And I.O.V. and SuperMex come into play as they're both brawling. As I said, these are two heated feuds in W.A.W. It's great to just see these men just have at it. Surge came in to even the odds, but the odds are clearly stacked against those two right now. As the Elite are in control, and Hex just delivered. What the hell is that? I think it's an office printer. Look out. Oh, I.O.V tried to make the save by smashing SuperMex in the back. Oh, he just pulls through the Innovator of Violence. SuperMex in control. But now he's delivering some sort of electronic device across the back of the Innovator of Violence. This is violence. This is chaos. This is great. You gotta know that these two competitors right here, oh my god, repeated shots into that office printer. Unique offense takedown by Serge. Goes for the cover, he could be all over here. Whoa, I nearly thought Serge was gonna get the best of his former teacher. I.O.V now coming back into the ring. SuperMex is left out on the outside. He's scanning the inside. Double suplex by the W.A.W Elite onto Serge. And SuperMex is in with a baseball bat, evening the playing field, swinging like a major league player for the fences, and delivering the damage to the W.A.W Elite. Later on in the matchup, you can see I.O.V sending SuperMex into that steel post. And again, nailing him with the kiddie pool. And I.O.V is swinging at thin air. He is out of it. And he drops to the ground as the crowd looks on. And hell, the ambulance may already be coming for these guys. Dragon Sleeper applied by SuperMex Diego Horta. You know these two want to meet in a one-on-one match. Well, you know at least SuperMex wants to meet in a one-on-one confrontation. The Innovator avoiding him at every step and taking any advantage he can get. But I.O.V clever enough to get out of that hold by dropping the stunner, but the damage is done to both individuals. Back inside the squared circle, Serge avoiding what's ever propped up in the corner and delivering a back elbow full of impact on catching him right in the heart. And just dropping it right on his skull, straight from his knees. Serge delivering the pain, delivering the hurt. But look out on the outside, never count out the Innovator of Violence. And again, Serge with that unique neck breaker taking down Hex. I.O.V slowly rolling to the ring, but the damage has been done. You can see he is slow to get to his feet. And Serge is taking advantage, seeing that the Innovator's coming in the ring, going for the kill. What's he gonna do? Wait a minute, Hex now. Hex pulling him up. He's countered, and we all know what devastation Hex can bring when he lays down the Kryptonite Crunch. SuperMex trying to reach for him. Look out! Whoa! Oh my! Delivering a Kryptonite Crunch to that wood, and Serge is out. SuperMex, smartly enough, comes in to try to get the assailant away from Serge, that being Hex. But I.O.V quick to come in from behind, handing Hex now a weapon, a blitz sheet, and they're just ping-ponging back and forth. Oh, and a double shot! Oh man, SuperMex is out. SuperMex is out. Serge has got to be out on his feet. I.O.V delivers that patented T-bone suplex, and now he ascends the top turnbuckle, and they've got Serge sandwiched between blitz sheets. Suicycle splash, crushing the body, driving the wind out of the carcass of Serge. Oh, and the Elite win once again. But we all know they had the unfair advantage at the very beginning. They had a head start, as it were. But the Elite, nonetheless, win. I.O.V and SuperMex. This ain't over. We know that Hex and Serge, that's just getting started. W.A.W to the extreme. And it is my pleasure to announce the return of Matt the Hulk Kiger at Hardcore Holidays, as well as Hex versus Serge, the Innovator of Violence versus SuperMex Diego Horta, and for one final time, W.A.W Championship match